Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Boy, that tasted really great. I just love hazelnut and cinnamon. That's the flavor I've got in there. And the hazelnut is, just hazelnut cream. And the cinnamon is cinnamon powder. And it really makes a really great taste. Anyhow, so reading two articles this morning. Now, the first one's out of BlackRock. And BlackRock is out there saying, hey, look, expect that we're going to have a bad, really bad recession. And I'm like, well, what is a bad, like really bad recession? Sounds more like a depression to me. I mean, it's going to be really rough. And they're saying that, hey, look, with all the environment and the macro environment that's going on, it's probably going to be really, really bad. Now, whenever I hear this kind of news, I often gauge it because, look, I know they like to come out and, they say they kind of want to give us their little warnings and all this and that. But I've noticed that when you're talking about the psychology of a market, when things are like, down on the floor, a lot of stuff comes out, says, oh my gosh, it is going to be so bad. And then it turns out things start turning around and the market starts to go back up because what's going on down here is a lot of this narrative that goes out is a psychological game that gets played every market cycle. And what's going on oftentimes is, hey, they're wanting people to sell their positions and to get out. Now this happens every single market cycle, every one. And you can see the entire narrative from the news media. Everything is blah blah blah, bad. And then all of a sudden it turns around and goes up. And then when it's up here, they're like, wow, it's never going to stop. It is just unbelievable. You need to have this in there, and on and on and on. You have the Jim Cramers of the world, and the next article is about that guy. But you have the Jim Cramers of the world coming out there saying, wow, I think it's almost irresponsible for someone not to have crypto in their portfolio. And on and on and on they go when it's really up here. And what are they doing, guys? They're offloading. They're selling off. And that is exactly what's happened almost every single market cycle. And why does it work? Well, because of human behavior. And in fact, the bots that these market makers use are literally programmed to follow market psychology. It's a known fact. Now, it is unethical to the nth degree, no doubt. But is it illegal? No, it isn't. They can talk their book. They can do all kinds of stuff. They can trash this and trash that. And if you turn around and you sell based on that, well, hey, that's on you. And they have done this many times. And a lot of the big players, I'll never forget when Jamie Dimon was out there really, playing a heavy hand with respect to this crypto space. And he came out flat out and said, if any of my traders are ever caught recommending Bitcoin, they are done. They're fired. They're gone. Their careers in this space will be absolutely ruined, blah, 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 blah. Needless to say, JP Morgan was out there setting up a crypto desk and buying Bitcoin like it was going out of style. That's the kind of nonsense I'm talking about. And it goes on every time. So when I see a big article from BlackRock and they're saying, oh my goodness, it is going to be so horrific. It's going to be a bad recession, without saying depression. Then when I see that, I kind of think, I wonder just how bad it will be, Now, it may be bad. And, obviously there are people feeling pain now, let's be honest. But guys, I think we're getting right close to near the bottom of this market. And I do believe that we are going to see a turnaround down the road here, especially in this digital asset space. Now, that's what I believe. But I'll tell you something else. Whether it takes, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, another bull market's coming. For every bear market, there is a bull market. If you want to know how millionaires are made, I'll tell you. They're made by folks that have the gumption and the courage to actually go out, do their due diligence, and research amazing projects that are at discount prices now. And they buy it when blood is on the street, even if some of that blood is their own. And then what do? They just hold on. And they go for one of the biggest rides of their life. And what happens? They sell way up here. Look, I'm not a whale, and most of us can't be whales, right? But I don't listen to their advice. I follow their behavior. And I'm telling you right now, you can see it. The open ledger shows that whales are accumulating like crazy. Now, people are going to say, well, if whales are accumulating, then why isn't the price moving? And da 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 da. Well, the price doesn't move, guys, because when the whales buy, they don't buy on the exchange. They buy over the counter. And they work their deals out and they spread it out over a multiplicity of various platforms where they can buy these assets, not just exchanges. Know that. Remember that. Research that. And it'll really help you in a big, big way. Now, the second article, oh my goodness. Guys, I'm telling you, I think we got our buy signal. Here, Jim Cramer is coming out and he's stomping all over XRP. Tell you what, that guy has been proven to be the best reverse barometer of any market there is. When things were really on top, he was like, buy, buy, buy. And it was him himself that was telling folks that it was literally irresponsible to not have, Bitcoin and other types of cryptocurrencies in their portfolios. There's a clip out there. You go research it. You can find it. He actually says it. In fact, I think I have it tagged in one of my earlier videos back there. But needless to say, now he's all over XRP, poo-pooing it to the nth degree. Oh, it's a con. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Really? Ripple's a $15 billion unicorn. And there's not many out there. And in fact, even growing beyond that. Literally building the infrastructure for central bank digital currencies around the globe. And their on-demand liquidity platform is just getting bought up like crazy. And on top of that, they themselves promote the utilization of XRP, Ripple does, in their on-demand liquidity platform and for the transfer of value between the different central bank digital currency private ledgers that they are helping to construct. So, hey, I think we got our buy signal with Jim Cramer over there. Anyhow, and I'm telling you guys, this guy has no shame. He's worth about, 125 million and all that kind of stuff. Comes out, oh, I've been in this space. The number of calls that guy has literally made that have cost people literally tens of millions of dollars in losses is unbelievable. In fact, I saw him on a show one time, literally apologizing for it, practically crying into his sleeve about giving people, the wrong calls and all this and this and this. Telling you, what disingenuous nonsense, that's for sure. Anyway. Well, guys, it is Friday, and Friday, it means that the weekend is time for family and friends, and that's what we're going to be doing, spending time with our family and friends. And so I hope this weekend you get to spend time with your family and friends. We don't release videos or anything like that on the weekend because of that. Take time for yourself, take time for your family, and just enjoy the life that we've got, right? And it is a good life, isn't it? I mean, just the fact, hey, I always say when you wake up in the morning, you're feeling like, oh, and you get up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, my brother and he comes out and he says, well, it's better than getting up on the wrong side of the dirt. It's true, We're all getting older, and we all complain about how old we're getting. But let me tell you this, you stop having birthdays, now you have something to worry about. Anyhow, guys, I truly hope you have an amazing day. I've got a great video planned for you later on today. And until then, I hope you have a good one. And take care.